Hi everyone, this is your girl Alicia. Please welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing something that is supposed to be an inflammation buster. It's a juice that we're doing, and this juice is going to be made with fresh pineapple, fresh organic ginger, organic turmeric, lemons, fresh lemons, and everything is going to be buzzed in the blender, cold compressed, strained juices out of it, and bottled for two friends of mine. So we're in New York. We're just heading out of winter into spring, early spring, and everybody seems to be coming down with what doctors are saying. It's not the flu. However, it is this nasty, congested, kind of a cough and headache, and it's all like a head cold that you're having, and they're confirming that this is not the flu, but this is an infection, a viral infection that is sweeping through, and everybody's coming down with it. It knocks you, makes you have like a nasty phlegm, and like just a whole head congestion. So today I figured I would help these two friends out. Hi, Camille. Hi, Ronnie. This is meant for you. This is even a surprise. I didn't tell you guys that I'm doing this. I just got on Facebook this morning and see Camille post that she has like a massive um, bilateral ear infection. And that's inflammation, people. And these are all inflammation busters. And guess what? It tastes great. All these ingredients are fresh, so we're not boiling or killing any of the enzymes. And we need live enzymes in our body that comes from fresh fruits and vegetables to help us heal. So here we go. When I come back, I'm going to show you how I'm going to break this pineapple down. Part of it I'm going to be just eating as fruit, and the rest of it, the bits and pieces, that's what we're going to be blending. So we're double dipping on this pineapple right now. Um, the fleshy parts are going to be for regular consumption, and then the skin and the extra bits that's left over, we're going to be blending it along with the ginger, turmeric, and fresh lemon to make a wonderful tasting, refreshing pineapple ginger turmeric juice. Um, just a little fun facts about our pineapple here. The pineapple is kind of like the belle of the ball in this juice recipe. Um, the ginger is a little hot, so the pineapple is gonna really soothe it down. To have it going down with a little bit of flavor and not just plain heat coming from the ginger. Little fun facts about pineapple. High in vitamin C, which that's what we want because this is Ronnie suffering from a cold, which is still inflammation, and Camille is suffering from a ear infection, which is inflammation as well. So vitamin C um, decreases mucus. Pineapple does, same as the uh, turmeric and ginger and lemon. It helps increase gastric juices, so it helps with digestion. That's the pineapple. Um, Decrease inflammation in the joints, guys. Pineapple is excellent for arthritic pain. People with arthritis, it helps to decrease inflammation in the joints and help you cope with your arthritis pain. And of course, everybody talks about the bromine. The bromelain helps to balance hormone in the body. So for the young ladies and older ladies who have period cramps and stuff like that due to hormone imbalance around the time of their period, pineapples help to decrease the and balance hormone issues. All right. So with that, next time you see me, I'm going to be cutting through this pineapple and showing you how we're going to be separating the bits that we're going to be blending, and then the slices that we're going to be using just for fruit. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so we're going to be first cutting the ends of the pineapple. And you see this part is going to be in the blender. We're going to blend it. So I'm going to put the blending parts over here, both ends. Whoops. Then with the skin of the pineapple, we're not going to be cutting so deep. Sometimes you see people peeling pineapple and they're all deep in it because they're trying to take what we call the eyes. They're trying to cut the eyes out. I'm going to show you how to cut the eyes out without digging into your pineapple and wasting your pineapple, so you get the maximum amount of fruit to use out of your pineapple. Very lightly. See the eyes? These are the eyes of they call it the eyes of the pineapple. So very lightly peel. And you wash and scrub this pineapple good, because we're actually going to be blending the skin of the pineapple. You don't waste any of the pineapple. This is an organic pineapple. No chemicals are sprayed on it according to the labeling. It's okay to use the skin. Okay, so all this is gonna go here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the eyes. And you cut them, they're lined up in like a slanted line. So you go slant, and when you cut, you got that much eyes in one shot. Okay, so then this is perfect for blending. You get to use all the fruit for juice. So you're just gonna go all the way around and cut the eyes out. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go all the way around and like cut into like a triangle until you get all the eyes out and all the skin off. And then I'll come back and show you how we're going to cut the pineapple in half, cut it up in slices, and how we're going to blend this portion of it with the ginger, turmeric, and lemon juice. We'll be back after I've cleaned up all the eyes from this pineapple. Okay, so we're back. And that's what our pineapple looks like without the eyes. And you remember the eyes are where the seeds are for the pineapple. There's these little seeds right where the eyes are. But normally to replant a pineapple, the top of the pineapple that gets broken off, you put this in water and it starts making roots right here. And then you plant it. So never throw your pineapple tops away. Well, unless you live in New York and it's winter and you can't go outside and put it in the dirt. But if you put this in the dirt, it starts making roots, and it grows a pineapple like right in the middle here. Each pineapple plant is raises one whole fruit. So every plant that you plant gives you one fruit. Okay, so don't throw your pineapple tops away. In the summertime, bring it outside and stick it in the ground and see what it does. Okay, so we've taken enough for the eyes out of the pineapple. I think it's good enough to eat right now. What we're going to do is cut it down the middle. And in the middle of the pineapple, there is this hard, cory texture that's not a part of the pineapple meat. See how it sounds like wood? We're gonna cut this in 4. So we could cut this woody part out, because that's not really pleasant to eat, even though they said that stuff is good, that it's very nutritious, and that you should try to chew it up. But instead of chewing it and tasting that woody part in our mouth, what we're going to be doing is cutting it out like that. When you cut a triangular shape, that woody part comes right out, and we're gonna throw it right into the blending pile. So here we go. Easy. And of course, if you have some knife skills, you can cut it the way I'm cutting it. If not, you should always just a little tip, cut away from your fingers. So you really should be cutting it like this. I have some skills in it. I won't cut myself because I know how much pressure I'm putting on the knife and all that. But this is really the proper way to cut the core out of the pineapple. Always cut away from your fingers. I know I'm not being the best role model when it comes to that, but I have some knife skills. See, this is I just pull a seed, a little brown seed out that came out of one of the eyes, and see, it has these little brown seed where the eyes are, but that's not what they plant the pineapple from. They plant the pineapple from that green stem on top. But you know, it does have these little tiny brown seeds. Here's another one. All right, so we've just separated the meat of the pineapple that we're going to be eating. See, there's like little seeds all around. And then what we're going to be blending. From this, the top of the pineapple, see, the pineapple sits like this. The bottom part is usually sweeter than the top part, because in nature, when the pineapple grows sitting like this, all the sugar rushes to the bottom, and then it piles up, and then as the pineapple ripe, the sugar moves its way up. So the top of the pineapple is usually the part of the pineapple that has the least sugar when you peel it. So what my mom does with the pineapple is she cut it in slices like this. Okay? So you get a little bit of everything. You get a little bit of the very sugary sweet part, and you get a little bit of the less sugary part. That's how my mom usually cut when we were kids. This is how she cuts the pineapple. All right, give me some space on my board to cut. Nice slivers. See? So everybody gets sweet and not the sweet and not so sweet part. If everybody eats the bottom of the pineapple, then the top of the pineapple is not so tasty. All right, so this is our pineapple. Let's taste. And this is actually the top that I'm going to be tasting. That is so good. Refreshing. Actually, not too sweet, but that was the top. Let's try the bottom and see if there's a difference in the sugar content. Definitely. The bottom part is so sweet. Full sugar rush on the bottom part. So I'm going to be cutting up the rest of the pineapple. I'll present it on a plate to show it to you. And then we're going to go blend the rest of this stuff to make the juice. We'll be back. So this is our complete pineapple fruit platter. Nicely sliced. and ready to eat. Okay, so beautiful, isn't it? All right, so we're off to make the the pineapple ginger turmeric inflammation buster. All right, so this is the part that we're going to be doing all the blending. So I have a container, glass container with a strainer that when after we blend, we're just going to dump in the strainer and strain the fruit pulp off, and then the juice is going to be settled in the bottom. We're going to be blending our ginger or turmeric, and guys, we're putting in the whole lemon. We're blending the whole lemon. Why? Because we want the benefits of the oils in the skin of the lemon. That stuff is good for you. So you're not going to throw the skin of the lemon away. It's going to be blended in the mix. Everything is going to be strained through a sieve, and juices come out on the bottom. So this is kind of like a cold compress juice that we're going to be doing. I have the Ninja, and I tend to like to use just the individual bottle to blend anything that I want a really good blend on, because I find that the blender doesn't do such a good job. Sorry, Ninja. I prefer my Health Master. I had Health Master for like 12 years. I had that blender. I pulsified and ripped everything apart in that blender. Uncut, no problems. And the bottle of the blender started leaking. And because the Health Master, I bought it so long ago, I couldn't find a replacement bottle because this part of the blender is perfect. It is powerful. It was a commercial grade Health Master I bought. This part of the blender with the motor works perfectly, but the bottle leaks water. So I still use it, but I use it to make powders out of like flaxseed or stuff like that, because you could use it for dry stuff, but you can't use it for liquid, because the liquid seeps out on the bottom. So what I'm gonna do first is go in with the ginger. Now, with the ginger is washed and ready to go, I don't cut anything up. So I need a powerful blender that's gonna rip through everything. And this is why I like my Health Master so much. So ginger, washed, ready to go. And we're gonna put water. And this is really gonna be like a ginger shot. The pineapple is just lessening the harshness of the ginger. So here we go. Power. Tell you, the individual bottle, look at this. You're gonna see the consistency. You see how I had that ginger whole? This is it. Really good. That's how I like it. But the blender doesn't do that for me, so I still use it, but I use the individual single serve more often, just to pulse and break these things like ginger apart. And I mean, it takes a little bit longer because I have to do it in small batches, but I get a better result, so I don't mind. Make sure it's tight, because I don't like to make a mess, because I don't want to do cleaning all that mess. And when I blend each ingredient, I blend them by themselves. Especially my ginger, I don't mix the ginger because I reuse this ginger. I'm cheap. So when I blend this ginger and I use it for like a pineapple ginger juice, then I also um, put it in. I squeeze it out, squeeze the juice out. I don't add water or anything, more water or anything to it. So it's still nice and strong. That ginger is really strong. So what I do is put it in a Ziploc bag, and I keep it in the freezer. And when I'm ready to make my sorrel, because you know sorrel is a flower, it's a hibiscus flower that we use to make a drink. And you put ginger in the sorrel drink. So when I'm ready to make sorrel, I take out that frozen glob of chopped ginger that's in the freezer, and I put it right in the pot with the sorrel flowers. And so my ginger gets used twice. El Cheapo. Okay, so this is the end of the ginger. Next, we're going to be blending the turmeric. All right, let me get a spatula so I can squeeze the juice out of the. I'll squeeze the juice out. Whew. And this is all I do. I just squeeze the juice out, and then this goes in a Ziploc bag and in the freezer for the next time that I'm making sorrel. And actually today I'm going to be making some sorrel, so this ginger is going to be going into the sorrel fresh, not killing the enzymes, because I'm just going to boil the water, put the sorrel in it, put the ginger, clove, pimento seed, and a cinnamon stick, and then you close the pot, you turn the stove off, and you leave it to seep. And when I do, I'll do a video of the sorrel later with this second-hand ginger that I'm going to be saving. And this is how I always do my ginger. All right, so when I come back, I'm going to be blending the turmeric and lemon whole lemons, and I'll go put my ginger away for the next time I decide to use it. Okay, we're back. So this is the amount of liquid that we get from that ginger. It's like a pound of ginger that I blend. Now, our next two ingredients that we're going to blend together are the lemons and turmeric. Don't forget our filtered water. And I'm going to use 3 lemons, but I'm going to buzz it a little bit just to make space for the third lemon. Seeing that I'm going in with the whole fruit. How cool is that? Here we go. Woo. All right. So now it gives me space to put the remaining lemon. Yeah, I had to squish that in there. And the turmeric smells so good with the lemon. Okay, back to blending. go. Woo, look at that color. That is nature's color right there. Beautiful. Just gonna put a little bit more water. This is filtered water from my refrigerator. Filtered. Okay. And then, how beautiful and vibrant are those colors. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Okay, and then next, this, you have to be careful because the turmeric will stain your clothing. See that yellow? That's nature's natural color, and it will stain your clothing. I'm just gonna drop the pineapples in there, like just nice and chunky. As I tell you, I don't like to be sitting there dicing on anything. So all the little reject bits that we cut off, the eyes of the pineapple, that's what we're going to be using to make the drink while we eat the fruit. So double duty on this pineapple, like I do double duty on my my ginger. That's me, thrifty. All right, I think we have enough in there. We're going to add a little water. And then we're going to blend. So, the reject bits are in. And we blend them. And we're just going to dump it right in the sieve with the turmeric and fresh lemon that we pulverized before. Put some more bits in. And the skin is now going in. See that? Because people don't really trust a lot of the stuff that that we buy here in the United States. So we know that they're messing with our food and our fruits and vegetables. So some people probably they're not comfortable using the skin because they're thinking that it might have some kind of pesticide or stuff on the outside. You don't have to. You don't have to. As a matter of fact, because this is going to be a giveaway to my my sick friends to do some mucus busting. I'm gonna just use the hard center of the pineapple and the tidbits from the eyes. I think I'm gonna just throw the skin out at this point. I'm gonna make that decision to not use the skin, just in case. I don't know if my friends mind. I mean, I'll buzz it and I'll drink it, but some people are very careful because we know what's happening with our food. Even I don't believe everything that they're claiming is organic. So and so seeing that it's going to be a giveaway, I'm going to choose not to use the skin. I'm going to leave the skin out. We have enough bits and pieces that will give the, you know, that will cool the ginger down so it's not as harsh. Stuck here. Okay, it's just one piece that doesn't seem to be blending. I moved it around, so let's see. Gotcha. Now you're all liquefied. Here we go. All right. So with this, we're just going to be squeezing this out. Squeezing until the pulp becomes dry. Just patiently squeezing. I'm not going to show you all of that, so we don't make the video too long. So I'm going to go ahead and squeeze this out, and then when we come back, I'm going to show you, I'm going to taste it and see how sweet it is, see if we need to add some cane sugar to it, you know, for the sweetness, because remember that we just didn't use fruit only, we added water, so we might need just a little bit of sugar to taste. Let me squeeze this out and we'll be back. We're on the final stretch of this video, so this is the final product. Ginger, turmeric, pineapple, fresh lemon, and we did add some cane sugar to taste. This is everything pulverized. That's the pineapple and lemon and the turmeric. That's the pit that we strained out, and of course, most of the fruit. Pineapple. My husband got home and he just went with a belly full of pineapple, so the whole top layer of the pineapple was eaten. So because these inflammation shots, we're going to be giving them as gifts to both friends, and now I'm going to add my sister to the pile of receivers. These are 8-ounce bottles that I'm going to be pouring and filling up, and we're going to be putting a label on. I don't have an exact label for this, but I'm going to come up with something. So this is it. We're going to label and pour, and what I want to do is also do a taster. So I'm dipping in, pouring into my cup, and we're going to be tasting. Okay, so it's time for tasting. Here we go, down the hatch. This is our pineapple, ginger, turmeric, lemon with a splash of sugar to taste. Down the hatch it goes. Oh man, refreshing. Of course the ginger jumped out first. The ginger is nice and spicy. Refreshing though, feeling that nice lemon showing up at the end there, and a little hint of the turmeric, but then it went away. So I'm mostly tasting the pineapple and the ginger. The ginger is really on top. inflammation buster, my gifts to my beloved friends. I'll show you after I'm done. Or maybe I should just go ahead and even portion them out on camera. So because ginger tends to settle on the bottom, you want to give this a generous stir. I'm going in, dipping up with my measuring cup, and we're just going to be filling these bottles. These are 8-ounce bottles. Ooh, and I could feel that heat in the back of my throat from the ginger, lingering from the ginger. So if you're not used to heat, if you're not used to like, you know, peppery heat or gingery heat, this might be a little bit much for you. Not for me, because I'm used to heat. I love everything with a little bit of kick. And the ginger is really standing tall in this mix. I'm only making sure I only have 8 ounces in each, because it's a nice shot, as I said. So I'm gonna fill these all up, and then I'll be back to show you the final labeled bottles, my gifts to my dear friends. Finished product. Labeled, bottled, and ready. Pineapple ginger turmeric shots, ready to be delivered.